in beautiful Harrisonburg, Virginia, Bridgeport Stadium. It's the Georgia State Panthers and the James Madison Dukes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Guys, the Dukes head coach told me some great information before the game. One of the things to keep your eyes on is how does this young quarterback continue to develop? They took a risk early in the season starting this young freshman, but he has continued to develop each week and get better. He's gaining the trust of his teammates. He's really starting to make good reads and get a feel for this offense. Can they keep this trend going? I'll keep you posted on how he looks on the field and how he's leading his team early in this game. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. So Georgia State's offense who will have the football first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get the...
It's a running room. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Georgia State jumps back to the line.
And that was the perfect play call, throwing the slant against the blitz. There's one less guy in coverage because they're bringing an extra guy after the quarterback. So QB gets it out quickly, throws it out in front of his target. He's able to catch it, and not just that, he's able to advance it for an explosive play.
Looking to the big tight end. Already find a hole in that secondary. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
We knew this offense wanted to come out here and let it rip through the air. This QB is in a beautiful rhythm early. Nice job with his footwork and his eyes, and he completes a big one there. Get this offense home.
How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down.
And how about a decision time right off the jump? 4th down. Do I want to go for it? First drive. Palmer, what you going to do?
I'm taking the points right here. It's early in the game.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Touchdown, Panthers. Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
And we highlighted the quarterback early, and he delivers early. How about that, man? The first drive of the football game, they go right down the field, and it's his arm that delivers. When they needed it, finding a way to fit the ball into the receiver to get this game started off on the right foot.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Dukes offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. Here are the guys we expect to be impact players in this one. Takes a handoff, and he's going right. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Makes a grab and room to run. The 30. Running inside the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, James Madison. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he added the extra point. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Running inside. It's Butler. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Brown wants to pass. Myers on the move. Got it in the middle. It's Riles. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Riles. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Panthers racing to the line in a hurry-up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
Well, this quarterback's already taken a couple shots from the pocket, and there's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The short hands, it's Riles. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage, because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Pulls it in. At the 20, he's got space. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got it on the run. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, he leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
They give him the rock again on second and goal. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Starting off this quarter, posting up to smell the goal line. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Pocket breaking down. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Between the uprights, it's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Here comes the Duke's offense, and we'll see what they have schemed up. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Keeps it on 1st down. Turning it on! Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Escapes the pressure to his right. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted.
And if that don't light your fire, your wood is wet. The best play on a field is when the big boy, the most athletic people on the field, the defensive linemen, make game-changing, awesome, super athletic interceptions.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Brown will throw it. Under fire. And they got it.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
And the Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Avery. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Got a little space. Gets it out to the 22-yard line, and that'll be enough for the 1st down.
And a great job on the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right at the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
He'll keep it himself.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Flips it out to the back. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Complete out of the backfield. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. And they've gotten a superb performance from their senior quarterback. The passing game absolutely firing on all cylinders, and best of all, they've protected the football. Caught in the backfield, it's Riles. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Brown wants to pass. Makes the catch. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it. There's so many ways to use them, but exactly. Get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
Run inside. It's Butler. Maybe a crease. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
And that's a welcome sight. Like, this offense has really struggled. Bottom 50 in college football in first downs. So they'll take anything they can get. Nice third down conversion. Let's get some positive plays. Keep it third and short. Find a way to get this offense in an upward trajectory, because so far this season, they've really struggled.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Lets it fly deep downfield. Hauls it in. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. The Panthers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Trying to run, it's Butler. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Pressure coming. Trying to get rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision-making.
The 8th play of the drive coming. You'd hate to settle for a field goal. It's 3rd and goal. Brown will throw it. Here's the pressure. And it's a sack. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Right down the boulevard. It's good. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here. We're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. They'll go to the air. Time to take a shot. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Brown wants to pass. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. When a defense gets a sack, you know what they want? Another sack. 3rd down coming. Now on the counter. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Up and hold on just a minute. They have decided to take the points here. Thought they might go for it on 4th and short. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. That'll make it a two-score game at 16-7. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Texas Tech taking on the Arizona State Sun Devils. And it's the Red Raiders who finish off the victory to get to 4-1. They led this one at halftime. They held off a second-half comeback attempt. This group has to be feeling good. Now back over to your game in Harrisonburg. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
I caught up with the Panthers head coach. Guys, we may have an upset brewing. As you know, this team came in here not highly ranked and highly regarded, but that doesn't matter. The players on the field have had something to say, and they are really taking this game to the home team. We'll see if there's an upset continuing here in the second half. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the field. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The option look. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. It just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
The screen, and watch out. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Dukes!
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
Holly, what update do you have for him?
Hey guys, down here on the Georgia State sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered.
Breaks into the open. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The Panthers headed quickly to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Pulls and fires complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Rushes on him. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Well, this offensive line has got to do a better job. They've now given up way too many sacks. This poor quarterback is running for his life. They've got to shore up and do a better job on the offensive line.
Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. James Madison's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
But, and he's got room. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Off the play fake. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Connection to the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Duke getting set on 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, James Madison. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And they did tack on the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Martin. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Butler. They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this third period. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Brown will throw it. Quick strike complete. There he goes. Gets away from one, finds room. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. And the Panthers are in the hurry up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Georgia State. They move on top here in the fourth. The Panthers get it right back with a score of their own.
Man, this is wild late in the game. We're seeing two heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
Into the end zone, the two-point conversion is good, and now they're up by a field goal. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, down here on the James Madison sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. Got enough for the first. There's some room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run. What they would give to help their kicker out with a few yards on third down. From here, it would be a 55-yarder. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off for the third time today. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you could just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football game.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
And this crowd is up for grabs, and not much excites them like back-to-back sacks. 3rd and long. Brown wants to pass. Fires to the middle. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Here comes the Duke's offense, and we'll see what they have schemed up. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. On the option. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose.
Man, this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
To the air on second down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Snatches it on the right. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. That last play has this defense on its heels. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 21. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Snags it, and there's running room. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And that's not a surprise for this offense, man. They go back to the hot hand. They fed him on this drive. They want to get touches to their wide receiver, the guy that can really change the game with his speed on the outside. Nice job being aggressive in the red zone. I say aggressive, getting to the edge quickly with that little touch pass, get it to your playmaker, and letting him get a little bit of yardage.
And if you listen carefully.
And wait, they've made a decision here, and they're sending out the field goal unit, hoping to get a sure 3. And it's good! All tied up, just over a minute to go, guys. Still plenty of time for a finish.
That is a massive kick late here in the game to tie it up. And now, can your defense do their job and at minimum hold them scoreless here to put this thing into OT, or even better, can they get you the football back and give you an opportunity to win the game?
The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, and good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you and get yourself in position to win.
Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. The option, the keeper. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
And you got to bang a timeout right here. You've got 2 left. After running the football, save as many seconds as you can to give yourself an opportunity to come back and win this game.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that incompletion's okay. Again, what is the goal on this drive? The goal is to get a field goal. I don't need a touchdown. So I need to be able to take advantage of any space that they give me right here so I can make this kick shorter, make my kicker feel comfortable. Because everybody knows we're not trusting a kicker in a big moment to make a long field goal.
Brown will throw it. Complete. At midfield, he's got room. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. A little floater there that falls incomplete.
And the D chooses to bring pressure. A lot of times, big moments when you get in these fourth quarters regardless, like pull the trigger, be aggressive, bring the pressure to them. They do hit the QB as he's throwing it and force the incompletion.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. This time he's got his man. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. nice to pick up a few yards on third down because from here, it's a 57-yard attempt. From the gun, wants to pass. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. Quarterback making checks. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Unloads to the right. Complete downfield. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Lofts one deep down the right side. Makes the grab at the 10. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. Timeout, Georgia State. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. It's good! The upset! They get it done! The field goal to win it! They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.